Hey there, everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades. We're going to be jumping into a coin called Sui, one of my favorite coins this cycle, one of my top tokens. We're going to talk about some of the news, some of the developments, and look at some of the price action. So wherever you're tuning in from around the world, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I so appreciate you. So appreciate the incredible community that we built here. And you know what to do. If you haven't smashed that like button, do so right away. This helps get this content out to more people. All the comments, questions, love that. Look to get back as quickly as possible. If you want to join our ever-going community, click on that subscribe. You'll be notified when there's a new video. Tons of links in the description there, including my cheat sheet. And my cheat sheet has loads of links and resources in there as well. So check out all those links as well as the Discord. If you're not in the Stocks with Josh Discord, you are missing out. There are stock tips. There is crypto channel, which I am in daily, although I haven't been as much just recently because I've been traveling. I'm on the East Coast currently, Florida. That's a Taylor Swift song. I'm sorry I didn't do it justice there. And I will be. I'm living La Vida Loca. I'm living the hotel life right now. So I will attempt to get streams out as often as possible. And I am trying to be in the Discord as much as possible. Just bear with me over the next 10 to 14 days. I'll be moving it around different spots there. So, I will do my best to keep you all updated. But the best place to be is in the Discord because that's when you'll get my most recent updates there. So click below. You'll see some links below. There's two different plans you can sign up on there. All right, we're going to jump into Sui. So first of all, let's just start with a little bit of news. And lending protocols on the Sui network have experienced massive growth, over 100 million in the last few days. So you can see that has absolutely started to take off. Sui Lend is one of those, and we'll talk about those that are Sui Lend in a minute. Here it goes again, that while price explodes to prove itself worthy, the next big thing, it needs to properly prove itself versus Sol by breaking the downtrend. So let's just see how it does. Obviously, we're in a bit of a pullback now. It hit $1.10. I think I sold some at $1.05 and some more at $1.10 and was able to close my day trade there. And I was able to close my swing trade there and profit as well. I accumulated some more on the dip, and the dip dipped some more. We'll look at that in the price charts in a little bit there. We also have Sui Network broke out the downtrend after Grayscale announced its Sui fund. So, of course, now institutional investors can get access to Sui through the Grayscale Trust on the stock market. And so, obviously, the next step is turn the $1.40 into resistance zone and to support. Well, here's the deal. Let's just get back over $1 first. Okay, so, of course, the price did drop once this news article, but I just thought it was very interesting analysis and some great news for Sui to be chosen along with a couple other coins like Tau, which we covered yesterday, Potenza Tau on the Grayscale Trust. And then we've got the Sui network. Your stable coins earn twice the yield compared to Ethereum. So you can see how now you can earn quite a little bit more. Stable coins, and obviously I am using Sui Lend, and I found Sui Lend to be great. You just download the Sui wallet, and once you download the Sui wallet, you can transfer your Sui coins onto the Sui wallet. Similar how I taught everybody how to transfer the TON coins from the exchange into the TON wallet. So it's the Sui wallet. You can find that free download on the App Store. Absolutely quick to use, super quick, super cheap, super easy. I know many in the Discord has said that they're using it and find it really, really great. And this is why I do believe it is the main rival to Solana. I have not found another layer one blockchain that is so quick and easy to use as Sui. So that really rivals Solana at the moment. It hasn't had any outages as far as I am aware there, okay? And then we have the Sui network surpasses optimism and total value locked. Absolutely crushing it there. Absolutely great. People are now starting to really on board with Sui. Sui rewards are here. This is in the Sui Lend. I'd recommend you going to the Sui Lend protocol on Twitter. You can borrow, lend, stake your rewards, earn interest, deposit or borrow Sui, USDC, USDT, ETH, or Solana to earn a share of 420,675 Sui over the next 2 weeks. Rewards will be replenished after 2 weeks. So what I've done is I bought Sui and then I've sent that Sui to the Sui land. And you know what? I feel like I need to do a little bit of a tutorial. So I will do that on my phone like I've done with the Ton chain as well, how to use a Sui and to transfer Sui. Let me set up a test account. I want to use my real one. I'll use a test account to send that, and I will do that at some point. In the meantime, it's super easy, by the way. You just download the Sui app. You go to apps on the Sui wallet. Sui Land is one of those apps. You click on it, then you copy and paste the wallet address, and then you send your Sui to the wallet, and then you can actually buy USDC or USDT, ETH, or Solana there, and you can then stake that, or you can just stake your Sui directly as well. You do get more interest on the stable coins, but of course they don't go up in price. They stay stable as per their name. All right. And then lastly here, Sui Network is just on fire. Look at that against Near, and there's Solana's in there somewhere. There it is. Solana's down there coming up. And you can see that Sui is just absolutely on fire. It actually had 50 times more DEX volume than Aptos in the first 365 days of mainnet. Okay, so Sui is a one to watch. All right, let's look at the charts for Sui here. And as you can see, I rode this puppy all the way up to around $2.10 or $2.19. I bought it originally around, feel like around 60 cents the first time, rode it up, and then was able to reaccumulate on the way back. What is it doing right now? It's kind of stuck under this Fibonacci, this resistance here. You can see that this resistance here at around about 88, 89 cents, it's stuck, and now it's come down to 83 cents. The next area here, I think, is going to be around 77 to 78 cents just here, certainly. And then from there, there's a bit of a sharp drop. I mean, there is a little bit of support down there, but you're coming down to that 60 cent region there, which is what we kind of came down in. We had a couple of really dark candles there, but I feel like anything that gets down to that, I mean, it really wicked down here to 46 something cents. The all-time low, I think, is 36 cents. I believe I looked that up on CoinGecko, was the all-time low. Unfortunately, I didn't get in at the all-time low. So certainly there's a strong wick there. There's a very strong wick there as well. That was a huge pump once Grayscale announced that they were starting the Sui Grayscale Trust Fund, and institutional money will come up. There's been a fairly big sell-off with that. So yeah, so right now, certainly what would I be looking to get in? I would look 83 cents. This is a good entry right here. So I'll probably pick up a little bit more Sui at this price, and then I'll probably look at having another order around that 60, maybe high 50, 60 odd cents there. You can see 63 cents might be a good little spot. 65 cents, probably another order, and then maybe down to the mid-50s. I'm not sure if we come down here again. We'll see what happens. All that government Hook Road Bitcoin got sent to the base exchange, freaking everybody out there. So I'm not sure if they started selling those or they just got sent to custody. I've been a little bit out of the loop being traveling there, but I did catch a little bit of news here and there. Let's look also on the daily time frame here, because we'll see, look, this is how important the 200 EMA. I show the 200 EMA constantly on the Bitcoin chart. This is a powerful level of support and or resistance. I always say under the 200 EMA, the risk is more to the downside. We are under the 200 EMA. But the 50-day moving average, which we want above the 200 EMA, you see when it crossed up here that the price really dumped below both and it crossed below. That's quite bearish. We need that blue 50-day moving average to move up and above. So this has a lot of room to the upside to go. I mean, for this 50 moving average and the 200 EMA to come down and cross over each other, test as support, and then take off. So as you can see here, the 200 EMA, the place to break is $1. and we struggled to make good solid. We closed a couple of candles over that dollar, and we were very quickly rejected. This is more of a deviation there. Came down. We couldn't hold this support here, and this has been very key support here. You can see we've lost that. It'll be interesting if we retest, if we can come back up into there and bounce away. That'd be great. If not, I would consider a breakdown here to 77. So I think an entry 78 probably is going to be the ideal entry. We may not get there because we've got the ribbon support here at 81. So 83, 81, 77. This is a good first entry if you don't have Sui or if you want to accumulate more. This is a great little entry right here. And then, as said before, down at that 60 to 65 cent level in here is going to be decent. We got the Lux Algo order block all the way down here around 47 up to about 55. So that would be another, probably the 50 cent region. That would be my next level down. So 77 to about 83 where it is now, 60 to 65, and then around maybe 50 to 55 cents would be there. If we go any lower than that, it's going to get a little bit scary. It already did that once. And that black swan, Japanese yen, the yen carry trade dump there. Let's also look on the 4 hour. Sometimes that can help look where the 200 EMA is on the 4 hour. And look and behold, it's right near the 50-day moving average. So this is what I'm saying, somewhere around here, 80 cents, 80, 81 cents, 78 cents. It's a very strong support here. If we were to break down from here and really, break down from here and retest and get rejected, then I do see us coming down to 65. I really do. I see us coming back and retesting 65 there, and that would be the next good entry there. As you can see here on my cheat sheet, which we're going to go to very quickly, we have Sui here, and we have the aggressive entry, $1.05. Well, obviously it's much lower than that, 98 to $1.01. So here's where we want to get in here, around 80 cents, 80 to 83 cents. Then we got 60 to 65. And then obviously maybe I'll add a new column in here. We've got there for that one, what did I say, 50 to 55 cents there. And then, of course, the take profits at $3, $5, and about $7.50. And then the final take profit would be around the $9. This could get to around $10. Look, we saw Solana go parabolic the last bull run from like around about Sui's price all the way up to 260. Certainly, I'm not thinking or saying that Sui will do the same, but anything's possible. The only 26% of supply is out, so the tokenomics aren't great. This is the only downside and risk side to Sui, that there is constant unlocks happening. They look like they're happening on the first of each month, and it looks about 2% of supply is being unlocked every single month. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's consistent. It's consistently each month I've watched, June, July, August, September. I assume once that unlock happens, the new unlock will trigger for October, going on until, it looks to me like it's just until all the supply is out. So certainly that's one thing to consider. That is the only downside, and it's probably the only reason I don't have more in Sui. So at some point, once all the unlocks are done, there won't be any further unlocks to happen. But that would be the only thing. But you saw how amazingly it pumped. It was down at 40 cents and went up to $1.10. It almost did 200% in a matter of days, okay? So there is a lot of potential there. That's why I'm not put off by the token unlocks or by the fully diluted valuation only being at 26%. I'm really quite bullish on Sui. I do believe that it is a rival to Solana, and unlike Solana, it has a fixed supply. So very bullish on Sui. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. This is what I'm doing. Those are the levels I'm buying at. Those are the levels I'll be selling at. You're more than welcome to follow the trades if you feel. Make sure you don't risk more than you can afford to lose there. But I think Sui is certainly the blockchain of the future, and possibly one day may overtake Solana as the number one most efficient, fastest blockchain out there. Do your own research on that. And until the next video, happy trading.